Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for kabooming in. Bitcoin, Ether, Matic, when Rebound. It's been a slow downward trend for about a few weeks to a couple of months, and we'll keep identifying where the place could be. But we got to be patient out here. Shout out to Ostel, Michael, and Lead. Lee, it's been a while. Welcome back. Kaboom. Michael's here. Ostel's here. The rest of the boomers. Let me turn off these coins and share my screen. You can see BTC on a slight rebound this morning, but it's dumping, guys. It's been dumping. We've been on a downward trend since May. As I've said, there's been very little plays, and I'm glad we've identified those stable coin plays, and we've continued to earn interest on top of our capital. Now, like I've said, I'm glad that we're on the stables, okay? If you guys want some exposure to the bigger cryptos, that Try Crypto LP over there on Curve is attractive. It pairs Bitcoin, Ether with all the stable coins, and you can earn somewhat of an APR. I think it's like 30 or 40% there on Beefy. So, other than the straight up stable coin plays, I think that one's okay. Now, you can chase these shit farms, okay? But, how much are you really going to throw at these shit farms? They're more of a gamble than anything. If you ask me personally, I've taken positions on many of these shit farms, but are you going to come in with 10, 20 racks on these shit farms? Probably not. You're probably going to limp in with a few hundred to a couple thou. And, unless it 5, 10 X's, is it going to be life-changing? I don't know. So, we'll continue to make the smaller plays, but the main plays are in the stables, and if you'd like some exposure to the bigger blue chip cryptos, that Try Crypto LP on Curve, which you can yield optimize on Beefy, is quite attractive. Good morning, Jojo Wave. Boom. You can see here BTC against USD is strong sell, okay? Strong sell. Now, I've told you guys, I don't know how many times everybody's like, buy the dip and all this. I've never said to buy the dip right now ever since May. I said, hold your horses, wait till it consolidates, and then we'll start accumulating. It looks like the consolidation is starting to happen, but it's a consolidation that's still on a downward trend. We've been consolidating since about the 24th of May, and you could see, there it's about 35, and now we're at, where we're at, 32 and change or wherever, 32 and 8, 32.8. So, I would expect this to continue to trade basically sideways or towards the bottom. Maybe we go into the $20,000 range again. It's going to be some time, I think, before we go ahead and see the trend completely change. It looked like for a second there we were going to get a trend change somewhat in the middle of June when we pumped back up to like 42, but it was too little too late. And, here we are. Good morning, champ. Finally caught you on the live from the West Coast. Shout out to Quantum Jumper. Shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to the West Side. Jojo Wave says, is hi, champ. And Ostel Gray, good morning. So, yeah, that's what it is, guys. It's a patient wait here. I mean, there's not a lot of plays. It feels like we're basically back into the Bitcoin waiting room. I might start doing self-improvement workout streams as well as we wait for the next bull run. I'm here, guys. I'm, whether things are up or down, I'm going to be here. This is, I think, a much-needed consolidation after 6 months bull run. What do you expect? I mean, what do you expect? Let's go ahead and pull out here. Look at the year-to-date. I mean, for year-to-date, we are pretty good. Let's look at that 1 year. Just a year ago, it was way different. So, I mean, we've had this boom, and then it kind of doomed. Give it a second to consolidate. I think it's going to be maybe, to September, maybe to October, even November. I think we may bleed out to like 25 till October or November before pumping up again. So, keep an eye on it. Now, as far as the plays, I'm most excited about the MyUSDC. It's still paying 76% APY, 393% base APR considering the added rewards. 395% base APR and 475 fee share dividend on Addy Daily. Let me show you the screen here. Hold on one second. Am I sharing it? you can see here on Adamant. Let the APYs load up. It's this one right here, my USDC. This has been the one that's been treating us the best. 76% APY, 43% APR. Okay, and then you could read the details over here on Addy. So most of it is paid, or half of it's paid in Addy. Now, as far as the Adamant rewards, I steadily claim them and sell them, honestly. So, that's what I've been up to. My USDC LP. And there's also one on Quick, but it doesn't pay as much. I got a little in the Qubit, says gaming. I just went over there to the Qubit because I was a little late yesterday after the stream when I remembered, about the pre-launch. I went over there this morning and I noticed that they added some time to the pre-launch. So I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I also noticed that they've already raised $7 million out of the $2 million. So I don't know if it's even worth going in at this point because they've already reached their cap. So, I would assume that most of the money will be returned. I'm not sure. So I have no idea. Let us know how it goes though, gaming. It's definitely attractive. It caught my attention. Yesterday, I did let you guys know about this other play. The Iron Swap is back, or the Iron Finance team is back. We talked about this briefly yesterday. They're starting off with a stable swap similar to Curve, where they're advertising it as the best stable swap on Polygon Matic. And you can farm the ICE token. It's their new governance token. They're considering it basically Titan version 2. If you guys know anything about Iron Finance, they suffered a major flash loan attack about a month or two ago. And now they're revamping and they're reintroducing a stable swap product along with a new token, which is the ICE. The ICE token will allow you to earn fees from this protocol, and you can start staking it within 22 hours. Okay. And then as far as the farm, I threw a little 10 bag at it, and let's see how it all plays out. The farm is paying APR of 40% for the stable. So you could stick any of these three stables, the DC, DT, or DAI, and it'll give you an LP, which you could stake over here and earn ICE tokens at an APR of 40. I mean, this has been going down. Just yesterday was much higher. Okay. And then you can also pair your ICE with either DC or WETH and earn a lot more. So I got a little bag over there as well. But, the price of ICE has dumped. I mean, we've seen it go from about 25 to the price it's at $1.80 right now. So let's see what happens now when you can stake it in about 22 hours. I got a little position there. I'll try it out. And I like that they're offering, this stable coin farm. And definitely attractive. So, I'll try it out with a little bag or whatnot and see how it works out. I tread lightly because we know that in the past, Iron Finance has suffered an attack. So, I don't know. Just like anything in crypto, guys, you don't know. Good morning, Quantum Jumper. Wear it, feel it. Good morning. And Gaming Matrix or Gaming Met Max says he got in from the first second on Qubit. Yeah, keep us posted on that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a brief stream, let you guys know what's going on with Iron, with Adamant. And then, you could also check out Auto Farm and Beefy for some of the more, I don't know what word to use, but more, I want to say safer, but you can't use that word safer in crypto. But more trusted, I guess, are the Curve LPs. So you could check that out. They don't pay much, though, about 12%, I guess. But that's what's going on, guys. As we wait here in the BTC waiting room for things to swing back around, and I will expect it to take a while, guys. I've said this as soon as the summer started. I said, I think it's going to be a sleepy summer, and so far we've been correct. So I'm glad that we've held our position in stables for the most part. We've done a couple moves here and there, but for the most part, the majority of the bag, I'm staking on stables, and I'm just waiting. Look, this thing may go downward like to this here, to around here, I guess in September, and then maybe it pulls back up. I just see it going downwards. Right now, the slope is towards the bottom. There's going to be a time that I think it's going to come back up. Someone just asked I think we'll hit 25 before the next leg up. I think so. I think that's a possibility. I think anything's a possibility. I think even before the next leg up, there's a possibility for us to dip below 20,000. So you may want to consider that. And because of that, I'm patiently waiting and stable. So I'm not trying to time the bottom or the top. I started buying back in here when on around June 11th when things started going back up. Well, I guess somewhere around the 13th. In this area, we saw the trend start to change, and I said, okay, we can start buying as the trend starts to change. But then the trend met some resistance up there around 41, and ultimately, it was not enough. So, not enough for us to go ahead and continue buying into the strength. I want to buy into strength. I'm not trying to time the bottom out here, guys. So as soon as we start seeing this move up, this, in the big picture, then we'll jump back in, and I think everything will be more favorable, even for the smaller altcoins or whatnot. But up until then, we'll continue to look at these potential opportunities. But be honest, I'm not expecting much until the trend changes. Shout out to Buddha, Jumper, Wear It, Feel It, and Game Met Max. On that note, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. If there's anything I should be checking out, but Qubit's out there, Iron Finance is out there, the KuCoin shares blockchain is out there with Coffee Swap and KuSwap. Honestly, I never really jumped onto that. I mean, we set up the MetaMask or whatnot, but it hasn't attracted me enough to go ahead and go through the centralized exchange to get the KCS and to do the whole thing. But let me know if you've done it and if it's worth it. But on that note, I'll continue to look at the markets, keep an eye out for any potential opportunities, and I'll be back sooner than later, guys. Drop a comment. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for